Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, is anybody here? Is anybody home? Is anybody home? Hey, Vegas. I guess I can wait a minute or two to see if anybody else joins us. Oh, they go down too low. Okay. Hey, good morning, peoples. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know why I'm looking at this. Somehow this ended up on my chart. I think I was trying to find trying to find some different volume information than I normally look for. And let's move on. Yeah, let's move on. This area here is being quite obstinate, if you ask me. Um, yeah, sure is. Took tried along this bottom yesterday. It rolled back over. Um, no big hurt there. No, didn't take me to the pain locker or anything. Um, what do I want to talk about? What do I want to talk about? Let's step out and take a look at this. You know what? Yeah, I think this is what I want to talk about. I think this is what I want to talk about. Right. So we have a very clear break of the somewhat external structure. It's external at least when you look to the interior of this range. Come on, work with me. Right. Anyways, it's the closest thing we can get to an external break outside of that guy, right? Or that guy. So cool, right? Awesome, cool. It breaks, neat. And then this leg is bullish. Sorry if I feel like I'm repeating myself. I think what's going through my head right here is like, why wouldn't this structure maintain itself, right? We have a nice rounding bottom right here. Get down to maybe a lower time frame. We have a nice roundness to the ye old bottom. Maybe we take it all the way from there. nice roundness to it. Um, which is not like it's not what I would consider a very clear cut accumulation, but it's nonetheless an indication of accumulation. And so, like, why not run up and challenge this high? Like, from where we are at. Why would we need to go any lower than that? That's just kind of where my head's at with this right now. Sure, there's unmitigated demand, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like with this low right here, outside of a slight manipulation below it to trap some traders before running it back up on them, right? Outside of something like that, like I think all hell breaks loose below here. Yeah, I do. I just can't help but feel like all hell breaks loose down there. Yeah, yeah, I really do feel that way about it. And so I'm like, just thinking to myself, like, okay, so in the event, let's just hypothesize for a moment. And some of you probably have heard me yap about this before, but I'm gonna yap about it again. Um, so in the event that we come down here, break this, and all hell does break loose, right? Like, why, why would they pull it down that far? Why would they do that? Um, yeah, it didn't make any sense. It just didn't make any sense to me. It would not make sense to me to pull it down from here. Why should we even have to SFP that level? You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't. It's just not adding up. But then there's this issue right here. I'm beginning to take a lot of issue with this guy. So I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm coming to the charts today, um, with a big things that make you go This like kind of 4 hour. I mean, it's like, see, the trouble is if you stair step that break, it still doesn't break. It still does not break if you stair step it. So it's like, is that a break? Because um, that's basically what happened to us at all these other tops. Like this one. We kind of like break 4 hour structure prior to, okay, maybe that's not the perfect one. Maybe it's this. Whatever. Fine, whatever. Where was, oh, that's why, because I'm on the fucking 8 hour chart. I was like, dude, something don't look right there. Something don't look right. You know, that 4 hour break had a really bearish result. This 4 hour break had a very bearish result. Where's my other one? Oh, that was a 30-minute break up there. That one was not so bad. Oh man, I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Because like I'm long because of this rounded bottom. Like literally because of the rounded bottom and the fact that it just doesn't make sense to pull it below this, and I just doesn't. I can't make sense of that. I can't make sense of that, and but it just seems more likely that this structure would maintain itself. That just seems like the more likely case. I think it's high time that we find out what the hell happens up there. Um, yeah, man, that's just kind of where I'm at with this. That is kind of where I'm at with this. Um, yep, yep. So, Cyber Goat, good morning to you, and you're more than welcome for you. Hey, Reapers, I was waiting for you to pop in here. I was like, where's Reapers at? Because I think, let's see, yesterday Reapers was thinking something along these lines, and wasn't so bad, buddy. You were not wrong. I mean, like it didn't like run down from that thing, but you were good job, man. Good job. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I liked where your head was at on that. All right, what else do we have up here to talk about? Okay, so We have a little bit of liquidity above us, not a ton. This wick here really did address quite a few things. Let's do it this way. Let's take it from this wick back that way, right? So we're all of this liquidity here has been addressed. Okay, cool. We still have some remaining stuff. I'll probably say from here to here that does need to be addressed still. So there's part of me that actually wants to short right here, which I believe I have that on the Bybit chart. There's part of me that wants to that does want to short there. That to me feels like the area in which if this if we're to follow this signal, if that is a break and we were to follow that signal, like that looks like a great area for lower high territory. Um, so I am still interested right there at like 67, 544, whatever. I hate calling it down to the dollar, but yeah, I'm still interested in that. That does seem like a pretty logical place for a higher or lower high. What would that be like on a retracement perspective? 50% retracement. Yeah, 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 yeah. God, that's just a funny range, man. It's just a really funny range. If anybody can find me another one of these, that'd be cool. That'd be cool because I am having trouble finding something that looks like that. Yeah. Anyways, I'm yeah, I'm definitely scratching my head a little bit today, guys. There's no doubt about it. I'm short in a hedge long position. These are treacherous waters, bro. They are. They are. This range right here is kind of whack, man. It's making me pull out tools that I almost never use. It's kind of whack, right? Oh, good, good. I'm glad that did help you, Reapers. I was just reading your comment. Um, that's good. That's good. Man, that's weird. Dude, that's a weird range. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, one bit. I mean, looking at like things like oscillators, which, you know, if you guys come and watch my streams ever, you know that I rarely ever do this. Um, but yeah, like we're printing, it wants to print a 4 hour green dot. It did print a 4 hour green dot. Okay, does like money flow on the lower time frames kind of coincide with that? A little bit. We have a little bit of curving up on the money flow. Is it going to cross? I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, let's see here. Let's see here. That's the area I wanted. No, I don't know if that is. You know, it just didn't. I don't know. 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 Kind of around this there, but it's a bit different. I mean, it sure didn't take a lot of time to set this higher low. It's definitely taking more time there. I don't know. I don't know if I want to place any relevance on that though. Why the struggle here? That's what I just in why is it struggling so much here? Seems like so much indecision. Anyways, ETH dominance is going down hard. I'll take a look at that. That sounds interesting to me. Oh, and then you do. Oh, okay. All right. Well, whatever. You did. I guess you did ultimately get to supply. So I suppose. That does make sense. Okay, sorry. ETH dominance. ETH dominance. ETH dominance. What is that? ETH.D? I don't know if I've ever looked at that. Sure as hell is ETH.D. Yeah, that doesn't look so good. Whatever happened with ETH? I feel like it was pretty obvious yesterday. Is that like trying to accumulate there? Man, this is weird. Any y'all got any ideas or opinions? Man, I'm open for anything right now. I'm open for anything. Sure as hell am. Cause yeah, this is just I don't know, man. It's just this range down here is being really odd. Being really odd. So I apologize if anybody was coming hoping to be absolutely amazed. Yeah, you're gonna be let down. You're gonna be let down. Where's the VWAP at? What's that thing up to? Mm, boring. Boring. Just like barely climbs above VWAP, barely comes below, hugs it, dips it. It just fucking boring, man. That is boring. Does anybody have like a fucking more exciting coin to look at? I guess some news came out. DXY is reversing. What kind of news? What kind of news we dealing with? Yeah, let's maybe pay a little more attention to the DXY here. Maybe it has some answers. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's still. I kind of feel like it's still down. Um, I, I, I get where we've got, what, some 4 hour structure there that could hold. So I see that. I do see that. It's just this that still worries me. Yeah. Yeah, it does. I don't know. Maybe my problem is I don't have enough coffee today. Maybe that's my problem. Dude, what are we? Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I guess let me start. Let me start committing to some thoughts and making my bed and lying in it. Okay. So whether I'm right or wrong, there's no point to fiddle fart around. Let's just I'll make the strongest case I can, and then we'll just see if I'm right or I'm wrong. Right. That's all. That's all one can do. Dude, come on. Like I just these charts are no. Go back to this one. Go back to this one, and let's get rid of some stuff. Yeah, it kind of goes back to my opening statements that uh, I just don't see a reason to pull back from here. I don't. After that break and this leg just maintaining itself, I I just don't see a reason to pull it back. There's with the exception of really what happened? What? Oh, I switched charts. With the exception of potentially like mitigating this demand right here. I just don't see any reason to pull it back any further than that. I really don't. I really don't. With the exception of this thing absolutely grenading. Yeah, yeah. And it's kind of hard. It's just hard for me to be bearish on BTC up here. And maybe I just really want to. God, see, those are. What do we have here? What do we have here? So above this high, we come up 1.5%. And then we are get the hell on the wick. 1%. It's not really. It's not really that great of a decrease. 1.1 or 1.7, 1.4 or 1.5 to 1.0. It's just not that much of a decrease. What do we have here? Give or take another 1.5%. I guess what I'm trying to say, guys, I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like it's gonna from here, let's call it from this little range that we're forming to as low as supply right there. I'm sorry, demand right there. Like to me, it needs to come up from here and figure out what happens at that high, or it needs to SFP this, or it's a big fat shit sandwich. There you go. I've made my case. I've made my case. Just here to say love and appreciate you, homie. Alex, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for popping in. Let's see here. It's a hard range. You keep going down, yet sometimes price action doesn't follow market structure. Really doubt an oscillator can do a big difference. It's kind of how I'm feeling about the oscillators right now. TRB, what's TRB? We'll take a look at TRB. INJ, get a good long on that. All right, take a peek at INJ. We'll take a peek at TRB. I ain't seen TRB in a minute anyway. Let's do that. That sounds like more fun than this fucking Bitcoin chart anyway. Sure does. So let's move on to TRB and then we'll take a look at INJ because I do love me some INJ. Where'd my TRB go? There's my TRB. There is my TRB. I haven't looked at this in a long, long time. So let's wipe it and start over. TRB looks like dog shit to me. It look like dog poop. But I'll see if I can find a reason to like it. I'll see if I can find one here. Not quite. Okay, okay. I mean, it's TRB. It doesn't have to be super clean. It don't have to be super clean. Um, yeah, it's kind of in an unfortunate position right now. I see an opportunity for it to. I'll take this, even though it's not a confirmed high because the low that created it was never touched. Um, it's TRB, so I've got to be a little bit willing to be a little bit creative on this. Like, so let me just if it had come from here to here and touched this low again, that would have confirmed this high. And then when we break that high, it would be a valid break of structure. I'm going to take that as a good sign, regardless if we can get up there. But the trouble is that I think it's going to need to retrace afterwards. So like longing from here, I think the closer opportunity is going to be a short because I think once we have strength above that, then every time, uh, then at that point, I think it would make more sense to come down and mitigate before continuation. Um, so, like, it's just I can see good things for potentially. I could see some good things for TRB's future. I do want to take a close look at this range right here in a minute, but here's just like my general. I meant to talk about this in the market structure video, but we never really got to it. It's in the premium right now. Okay. And so I don't like the idea of finding a long inside a premium. I would rather find a long inside a discount, right? So that's kind of like troublesome. Oh, you manipulative little bitch. Do you see that? What a manipulative little biatch. Um, yeah, so that's where my problem comes in, right? Is that I don't want a long and premium. I would rather short an SFP of this or wait for it to initiate and long a retest, right? That's the only closest things I can sort of get involved on. But I'm interested here. I'm interested here. I don't know why it reminds me of things. It reminds me of like a INJ or OP top many moons ago. Many moons ago. Um, yeah, this curvature here. Go away, magnet. Go away. Yeah, yeah, it sure does. Sure does. Uh-huh. Yeah, that looks like distribution to me. It really looks like distribution to me. For funsies, I'll probably never remember to come back and check on this like that. And what was the read on the daily again? Oh yeah. We're in a daily downtrend, so that could actually take you to a new low. That could actually take you to a new low. But I would still have that as a target one. I don't know if I trust TRB enough to play with it there, but yeah, that yeah. Where is it though? Like where would it be rejecting from? Let's jump up time frames really quick. Is there something really clean in that area for some manner of supply? Well, I mean, it's TRB. I don't know how clean we can really ask for. Get a magnet back on. Get that magnet back on, buddy. Bum, bum, bum. And then we'll go take a peek at ING. But see, it's above that though, isn't it? Isn't it above that? Get rid of this little thing. Yeah, it is above that. Is it like something even bigger? Oh, I mean, if nothing else, you could give it to this 2 day candle here. Yeah. Okay. I don't. I'm not in love with the place that it would be theoretically rejecting from right now. No, I don't. I don't absolutely love that, but it's TRB, man. Like you know, I don't. I'm not going to expect anything to present uh, really clean on this, right? But we'll see. Oh, hold on. Let me get back down to the 5 minute here. Yeah, this should look a little bit more like this. Right, like I want to see a bearish candle down here. Boom, 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 boom. Man, my streams this week have been weak. They've been weak. I just, dude, it reminds me of like an OP or ING top from back in the day. That's all I can. That's all I can say. What was the 4 hour? What was the read on the 4 hour again? Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, that's how I feel on it. Outside of the other things I mentioned, which is um, running that high or break and retest, right? Which are ages away. Not this kind of weak stuff. So SFP 65K, SFP 65K. You want to SFP 65K? That'd be sweet. Yeah, I'm definitely down to SFP 65K. Sounds a good time. We'll go take a peek at INJ. I think Alex loaded up on that last week or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like he did. Um, well, that idea seemed to play. Bum, 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 bum. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We want to long this on. Let's clean some stuff up here. That's not good. That cleans nothing up. That just makes everything more dirty. Come on, it's like I want some of this to go away, but I don't want all of it to go away. So let's. I guess we're just gonna have to. Pretty cool. All right, whatever. Let's get rid of that. Boy, that thing's huge. That thing is huge. What was I thinking? I guess it is what it is. Yeah, that's just is what it is. Okay, hold the phone, hold the phone. Mm, boy, that is ugly, 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 ugly. I just don't like the 4 hour structure anywhere really in here. Like I feel like that's a 4 hour break of market structure. By the technical candle rule, it isn't, but let's I don't know, whatever. We'll go in the 1 hour then. It's fine. It'll be on the 1 hour. Um, this kind of curving up into supply, uh, and then the overall break on it after that range. Let's get this on here. Come on, come on. I hit the button. I hit the button. Do the things. And then a retest into that. And you know what I mean? So, like, again, it's just like I guess it would go kind of here, 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 for the lack of for just for never mind. I'm gonna stop talking. Here, come down, lower high, lower low, right? Like that flow makes sense to me. Did we ever snipe that high? No, we didn't. And then we, kind of break again, break again. So, like, is this low gonna hold? That's a good question. That's a good question. That would. Oh God, that's almost more like daily structure there. Or does it need to come down further still? Does it need to come down into something like this? That'd be kind of an odd thing. That'd be an odd thing. Let's go demand, right? Does that, okay, so now we're on, let's get back to the daily, right? So daily break in structure. So like, I think this low needs to hold or it's coming down here. Either case would maintain a higher low for a higher high. Um, so I do understand the bullishness right where we're at. How do I really feel about that low holding? Ooh, we're kind of coming into that oh no, wait. No, we did. Oh, Magnet, you failed me. You failed me, Magnet. Asshole, what is this? A Binance chart? That's good enough for me. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, in a perfect world, a little one of these, but nothing like standing right in front of me that I would want to get. Nothing right in front of me I'd want to get involved with. I'd rather I'd rather here or more, or obviously the safer play is here, and that's just a theory, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. That's where I'm at on that. Good morning, Brew, and the whole lot of gang. Good morning, Luke. Top of the morning, Luke. Uh, mhm. BTC, have you done anything interesting at all since we started talking? No, no, you've done nothing. Done absolutely nothing. Done absolutely nothing. All right, I'm going to step away for a little bit. Maybe see if I can come up with something worth talking about, or we got to call this thing, man. All right, I'm back. I'll get to the recapping and then moving on with my life. That's what I'll do. I'm going to go back over to this guy because I feel like it's more clearly illustrated on this chart. Rather was. Okay. Yeah. 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 Recap is we broke structure here. This leg is still maintaining itself bullishly from the bottom up. Blah, 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 blah. Roundness of bottom right here. Expectational order flow is a lower, or I'm sorry, a higher low for a higher high. That's where the chart reads right now. I have a manner of concern about this, and I believe all hell breaks loose below that. Outside of a manipulation, just a slight manipulation below for bullish expansion. Yeah, those are. Yep, 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 yep. It's kind of where I'm at with it. It's kind of where I'm at with it. Rounded bottom, in a place where it is logical to make a higher low for a higher high, or a higher low for at least just a run back up to the high. Fine, whatever. You get it. It's round, guys. It's round. Just trying to make it pretty for you, but it's round. Yeah, and outside of that, a mitigation of here with an SFP off of here is something that very much interests me, which I think we've been well, I've been looking at this demand for a while. Now we have a low to SFP right into it. So that's yeah, that's a very interesting area. I think that's exactly what Alex was looking at. Love that. Yeah, that's my recap. So I think it looks a little bit more like this. Boom, 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 boom. No, undo. Move that. Move that. Voila! I have nothing more to offer. Check Caspa. We can do that. I looked at Caspa in a long time. Let me see. Like I know I have it here somewhere. Oh, I'm on the 2 minute. I was like, what in the world is going on? I need a different. Whatever. I don't need a different chart. It's fine. It's fine. I'll make this chart work. Okay, so we set a high. We come up, we fail the high. That is not enough to bring us down to the low that created it. Check. We come back down into the last point of demand that we set prior to challenging the high. We run the high again, can't clear it, still does not bring us down to the low that created it. And now we run the high again. Again. I can tell you hands down the number one thing I dislike the most about this chart. Somebody may have guessed it by now, and it's all that remaining liquidity right there. Yeah, you see how it didn't let that happen the last time it had a major initiation above a high. Um, yeah, yeah. I like this chart is giving me Bohm and BNB vibes. That's what it's given me. It's given me the vibes of those Bohm and BNB charts that they did a while ago. Yeah, yeah, it's really giving me those vibes. Really, 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 and truly. At what point in time would I, not look at it this way anymore? In other words, how high do we have to make it up here for me to go? Well, I guess we're never just going to leave that there forever and never fix it. Probably pretty fucking high. Probably pretty fucking high. I bet that's not what we need. Yeah, we got to get up into the 22 cent region, up above like 22 cents. Just put a line in my chart. I need to see price up here. And if it does not get up here, then here's what I would keep an eye out for, Cass. I'd look for it to range in this area, and if it lost that range, then it would just look it would look like BNB and Bohm, and it would look like it wants to bearishly expand probably down to here. Make that red, so when we come back to it later, we can laugh at how dumb I am. Um, that's where I'm with Cat. That's where I'm at with Cass. That's where I'm at. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but like Luke, what do you think though? Because it's a four. That's all. That's the one thing. I was the three tap bro. I was with you, but I was with you here. And so it's like one, two, three. But what's up with that guy? What's up with that guy? I mean, whatever. Crazier shit can probably happen. Is that another tap there um, for our distribution model? Yeah, potentially. It just no, I just dude, I do not like that. I do not like that. Prices come up 100%. I don't know. I don't. I guess we mitigated that. We mitigated that. I would say option B is coming back into this and then coming up. But as it stands right now, I could neither buy Cass, um, nor could I sell it. I couldn't buy it or sell it. I would much rather sell it than buy it, though. That much is for sure. I would much rather sell it than buy it. Um, but I surely can't buy it. Absolutely, in no circumstance, I couldn't buy that with a stranger's money right now. And yeah, that's just it's just in too much of a premium setting. I can't do it. I can't buy a top. Ain't no version of me ever gonna buy a top. Ain't, nope, mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. We sell tops, we buy bottoms. So yeah, I would. I'm gonna set an alarm here. I'm gonna set an alert on this. Fine, whatever. Yeah, it's on the 8 hour chart. That'll be all right. I'm gonna set an alert at 18.4. That's what I'm gonna do, as I want to see what happens. There, actually, I'm gonna set another alert on the high because I'm interested. I'm interested. Let's go take a look at a smaller time frame here. Yeah, yeah. Already kind of have already starting to see the makings of a range up here. I doubt it'll maintain within these points. Um, might expand a little bit, but yeah, dude, I don't love it. I don't love it. But hey, I'm allowed to be wrong. I'm allowed to be wrong. Render. There we go. Now we get some coins coming out. Liquidation indicator I put in Discord. See if you find anything interesting. Yes, I will take a look at that there. I think we're going down to get that money. Switch up. Cash back, keep the price up. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Just catching up on chat. All right, render. That's another one of my favorites. That's another one of my favorites. And I've been so busy lately, I haven't even been charting altcoins. What happened to my render? How did that get off my chart from my list? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all. Render USDT.P. I'll go with the Bybit one. Wait, what did I hold up? What did they not? Why do I all of a sudden feel like I'm not looking at the right chart? Because I'm clearly not. Isn't it RMD? Like, dude, it's gone from my. Yeah, do they not have futures on it anymore? Is this one of those that got absorbed into ASI? What is happening? It's render now from RMDR. Well, that doesn't that sucks. That sucks ass. Okay. What are we gonna do about that? So we're gonna what are we gonna do about that? What we're gonna do is we're probably gonna have to like get this chart, and then we're probably gonna have to like take this one and make this one. You say the ticker changed. USDT dot P. Okay, okay. All right, so let's see. Over here is our 8 hour, and this chart ends on. No, no. This chart is still current. What is happening? What is happening, dude? I'm so confused right now. I should have taken the day off. I should have taken the day off. This is the chart we're going to use because it's still ticking. Guys, am I fucking crazy? I get that it may have changed to like the render thing, but this chart still seems live. The trouble is like I can't do TA on something that has like a couple weeks worth of data on it. It just doesn't do me any good. This is something I could do technical analysis on, but um, so like I feel like we should be analyzing price action here, not on a chart that looks like this. Where did it go? And when did that change? How did I not know about that? Here's a futures chart. What am I going to do with that? What am I going to do with that outside of short it? I can't do anything with that chart outside of short it. This chart, on the other hand, we could do something with this. Okay, so wait. So yeah, okay, so 58, 5.8, 5.9. Okay, so they vary a little bit. Um, oh God, this chart looks so bad. It looks so bad. This is just not working. This is just not working. No history, no TA. Not much is for sure. They just deleted the old perpetual charts on. And Binance is what we're looking at, and that's Binance US. No fucking wonder. Because I'm like, I look at this chart, and I'm like, this exchange lacks the liquidity that I normally see on a render chart. This looks mo better. This looks much more better. Like this is readable, but it's just there's no history on it. Now tomorrow. Agree. Yeah. Yeah. Because see, the trouble is like I don't know. I don't know if that actually got tapped or not. I don't trust this chart because like if it did, I'm gonna pass, guys. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass unless you can say, hey, this ticker, this exchange has some decent data on it. I'm gonna pass because I can't work with this. The only thing I can tell you about what I see here is that it should, like, in theory, make a rotation back up to here. But I say that with very little confidence because I don't even trust what I'm looking at. So it's 8:30. Um, yeah, it's time for me to call it. I'm not I'm not doing anybody any favors over here. So let's go ahead and call this one. Let's go ahead and call this one. It's a done deal. Boring, boring, boring. Snoozeville, Snoozeville. Boring. Not fun. Not enjoying it. Boring. Yeah, yeah. This is where I wish I had a fucking. This is where I wish I fucking traded forex because this is dumb. This is dumb. Yeah, this is dumb. All right, guys. I am. Yeah, I'm out, man. I'm out. I hope you guys have a great day. I apologize if y'all came on and I just wasted your time. Um, yeah, I hope you have a good one and enjoy your week. And I will see you guys later. And hopefully we have. Oh yeah. Reapers, my bad. Indicator is named liquidations. What is that? What you called it? Indicator name is liquidations. Let's take a peek for the Reapers. Give me like a clean BTC chart, and not that's definitely not clean. This one's pretty clean. And let's take a look at this. I've been asked to take a look at an indicator in like forever. Liquidations from Mystery Sauce. I ask a question, then I don't even look at chat. I suppose you probably answer me in chat. Da-da-da-da. Oh, FET. Yeah, we could probably take a peek at FET too. Let me. we're gonna play with a couple of indicators here real quick though. Nope, that's definitely not the right one. That's definitely not the right mystery sauce. Okay, well, yeah, but didn't I put it? Oh, I didn't put it on. My bad. Uh, let's take a look. Yeah, learn how to spell, dude. Get rid of this so I know which one's which. Interesting. No, not my cup of tea, bro. Not my cup of tea. It's not. Like I kind of get what they're trying to do with this, um, but it's not. It's just not my cup of tea. If I'm going to be honest with you, I actually like if I wanted to look for liquidity purging, um, and I was interested in like the amount of liquidity that would be like purgeable, if you will. Um, I don't mind this one. Is it liquidity swings? Um, yeah, liquidity swings by Lux Algo. I don't mind that one because it just it gives me it gives me the amount of volume. Um, that would yeah, I like this one better. I like this one better. Uh, to me, this is more useful information than the other one. Yeah, I'm not huge on that. Just not huge on that one. Um, I could probably maybe spend some more time playing around with it and see if it does anything else for me. Um, yeah, yeah, not my cup of tea. Oh, FET. We're gonna take a peek at FET, and then I for real, I'm gonna leave for real after this one. That's 15 minutes. I was just say that's not what I remember. And this did not get absorbed into ASI. I should probably fucking read up on ASI. Like we get a great sign of accumulation on the bottom. Okay, maybe not perfect, but a pretty good sign of accumulation on the bottom in this demand range. We get a nice lift out of it. We break 4 hour market structure when we do so. Wherever that's fine, it's close enough. Whatever. Then we lose 4 hour market structure. We retest supply, and why? Why do we do all that? Why? 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 Why would we come all the way down there? So, what's the daily say? There's like a week low underneath us. Yeah, low still weak on the daily chart. Um, yeah, low still weak. That's why. That's why we do that. The 4 hour flip flopped to give us another daily, what do you call the break from here, to kind of give us another daily lower high for a potential lower low. It doesn't look super healthy. I mean, it's in a very discounted setting, though. That much I will say. It's in a very discounted setting. Yeah, obviously in a super discounted setting. But I just don't know if there's anything really locally that I would want to play on this. Sweep on that low, maybe. Yeah, maybe sweep on that low. But that's it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and quite honestly, I think I'd want to. I don't think I'd just trade a sweep on the low. I think I'd want it to sweep the low, and I think I'd want it to come back above these highs and put in some sort of like give me a nice like 30-minute break of structure. I want that. I want a significant break in structure, and then I'd probably target. Let's see. Nothing. It's just going to be one of those days where just nothing works for me. You ever have those days where just nothing works? I'd probably target that first, and then this second. Yeah. Oh, it does this. If you look at old price action, it just likes to do this. Always with the highlighters. I'm having a day, man. I'm having a day. So you're comparing this. I'm assuming you're comparing this to where we're at. Let's do that. I believe that's what you're doing. Is like comparing. So we have our down, up, up. We have our drop, drop, come up, form a range, sweep that high, come up, form a range, sweep that high, roll down, roll down, come up, come up, roll down, sweep this low right here, sweep that low right there. But see, here's where my problem is. I agree with you. I see this comparison. Here's where the comparison breaks down for me. Whereas in the previous example, you have your demand range right here, and you accumulate inside of it, and we kind of followed this along, and I agree all the way up until this point. But from this point, it turns around and breaks that high. This rolled over. So it's a great comparison, um, but we haven't initiated over that high yet. That high being this high. That's where the comparison breaks down a little bit for me. Yeah, but outside of that, man, it's kind of eerily similar. Yeah, yeah, I see a lot of similarities. Okay, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I have officially gone over time. I was thinking I was going to come on here and basically just complain about BTC for like 20 minutes and leave, and it's been over an hour. So I'm gonna deuce. I'm gonna deuce. You guys have a good one for like the 14th time that I've said that today. Take care. Bye. Blueberry out. Zeta. He slipped one in. He slipped one in. He slips in Zeta, and I've never heard of it. Now I have to. Fucking best. Zeta. I'm going to need a chart with more history on it than this. You got one that goes back past February 24. Let's just take a look. Let's take a look. Let's not look at a perpetual chart. Let's look at OKX. Not good. Not good. Just a series of yeah, yeah. Well, first of all, get this off. Make that go away. So price, I don't know, ICOs, whatever, comes up. Let's zoom this out a little bit. Sets our first low, comes up, breaks a low, lower high, lower low. It's nothing but weak lows ever since. Just weak lows. Just weak lows. Meaning, oh, good. Stop drawing. Stop drawing. Having a day, guys. I'm having a day. Yeah, it's just all weak lows. This low was weak. This low was weak. This low was weak. And if it pulls back from this low without taking this high, then this low is still weak and weak and weak and weak. It has to do something other than that or short it to the absolute grave.